In the heart of Madras, near the crowded lanes of Triplicane, lived four little sisters Anitha, Kavya, Meena, and Sandhya. Their home was a teeny broken house squeezed between old buildings, so small that all four slept on a single mat at night. Their father, Raghavan, worked as a cycle rickshaw puller, and their mother, Lakshmi, sold jasmine flower outside Partha Sarthi temple. Every day began before sunrise with the sounds of temple bells, crows, cawing, and the smell of fresh idli from nearby stores. But the sisters rarely had more than one meal a day. Still, they grew up with strong hearts and even strong dreams. Anita, the eldest, was just 14 but behaved like she was 30. She knew the family's struggles better than anyone. Every morning before school, she helped her mother string jasmine flower, counting every rupee as if saving for a better future. She dreamed of becoming a teacher. Though she barely had textbooks of her own. She borrowed old books from neighbors, studied under the dim streetlight because power cuts were frequent in their area, and wrote notes on the back of old receipt paper. Even when hunger picked her stomach, her determination never wavered. Kavya, the second sister was quiet but fiercely creative. She loved painting but had no colors, so she used charcoal pieces, broken chalks, and even rangoli powder she found near doorsteps. She would sit near Marina Beach after school, sketching the waves, the fishermen pulling her their nets, the vendor shouting, Sunda, Patani, Sunda Panani. Her drawings caught the eyes of tourists sometimes, but she never sold them. She said her art was the only thing she owned completely. Meena, the third sister, was brave and outspoken. She wanted to become a nurse. After watching her neighbors struggle during monsoon diseases like dengue and viral fever and malaria, thus she often accompanied elders to the government hospital at Royapet just to observe. The nurse there inspired her, their white uniform, calm faces, and caring hands made her believe that even someone poor like her could serve society one day. She studied science with borrowed notes and watched medical videos on cracked second-hand mobile passed down by a neighbor. The youngest little Sandhya was just 8. She was full of mischief and caution. She wanted to be something big. Though she didn't know what that meant, but she had one habit that made her different. She listened. Whenever her father spoke about struggles, she listened. Whenever her mother sighed in silence, she listened. She absorbed everything like a sponge. Life, however, did not spare them easily. One year, during the heavy Chennai rains, their father fell sick, his rickshaw work stopped, and the little money they had vanished within days. Their mother tried to work longer hours, but the rain ruined her flower business. There were nights when the sisters slept with just hot water in their stomachs. Anita almost quit school to work at a garment shop in T Nagar. But just when she was ready to give up, her school teacher Miss Revati stepped in. She spoke to an NGO in Malapur and arranged a small monthly support fund so all the sisters could continue their education. That was the first time someone outside their family believed in them. Year passed. The sister kept growing, kept learning, kept fighting their circumstances. Anita scored the highest mark in her school board exam. The news spread quickly. Triplican Girl tops a local newspaper even wrote a small article about her. That article changed everything. A Chennai-based trust sponsored her college education. She went on to become a teacher, just like she had dreamed. The day she got her first salary, she didn't buy a phone or dress. She bought groceries for her mother and medicines for her father. Meanwhile, Kavya art found its own path. One afternoon, while sketching the lighthouse at Marina Beach, a foreign tourist stopped her. He bought her drawing for 500 rupees, more money than she had ever had. He posted her sketch online, and over time, people began contacting her through the NGO that had helped Anita. Today, she works as a graphic designing for a Chinese startup, designing logos, poster, and digital art. She still visits Marina Beach on weekend to draw because she said that where everything began. Meena worked the hardest of them all. She didn't have coaching, tuition, or fancy notes, but she studied late into the night and cleared the entrance exam for a nursing course at a government institute. She completed her training and joined a well known hospital in Adyar. On her first day, she wore her white uniform proudly, remembering the time she had once felt invisible inside those hospital corridors. And then there was a little Sandhya growing up, watching her sister struggle. She learned one lesson only. And early money can change lives. She decided to start her own business. Using their mother jasmine flower as inspiration, she launched a small handmade fragrance and candle brand online. It began as a teeny home business, but slowly grew through social media. Today, her product reached customers across Tamil Nadu, and she even employs local women from Triplicane who once struggled just like her mother did. Years later, the biggest miracle happened. The four sisters bought a small apartment for their parents, a proper home with a tiled floor, two rooms, and a teeny balcony when their mother now grows tulsi plant in a piece. Their father, who once struggled to ride his rickshaw in the scorching Chennai heat, now sits proudly in that balcony telling neighbor, my daughter did this. My daughter changed our destiny. People who once called them the poor sister from Triplicate now call them the inspiring sister of Madras. Their journey showed that poverty can break a person only when the heart stops fighting. But these four sisters, Anita, Kavya, Meena, and Sandhya, kept fighting, kept dreaming, and kept raising until the city that once ignored them now celebrated them. And so, in the bustling lanes of Madras, there, their story become a reminder for everyone. No matter how small you start is, dream born in difficulty often grow into the brightest star.